Get ready.
Let's go.
Hello everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door. On the last episode, we got quizzed. That's neat, I guess, but we also got these stone keys in the process, alongside having to deal with a bunch of fuzzies. Now, before we go on to Hooktail's castle, I want to visit this Koopa here real quick. You're going to the castle? You're really dying to get that treasure, aren't you? Careful, I've heard that Hooktail's not the only nasty beast in that castle. I'd love some treasure too, but do I want to become a snack for it? No thanks. Me Koopas are long-lived for a reason, you know. Good luck being digested and all. Do you notice all the, peach paraphernalia lying around? Note that for later. Now, actually, there is something I do want to do here real quick. And that is purchase a fire flower. I want to have one of these around for what's going to be coming up in Hooktail's castle. So, now that we have these stones, let's go! Shall we? Excuse me. It's Mario, right? Look, see, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hope of getting to speak with you. I have to ask you something, and you could say no, but I'm gonna throw it out there. See, I was wondering, would you... Oh, please, take me with you to fight Hooktail, please! I'm begging you! Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago, but he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is a part of it, I guess. A big part. But the truth is, I want to finish what Dad started, for his sake. For everyone's sake. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everyone always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things. I'll be strong, like my dad. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario. Sure, why not? I need the Koopa on my team anyway. For real? No kidding? Yes! Thank you so much. You won't regret this. Koops has joined the adventure. Now, if you remember Cooper from the first game, you can shoot Koops out to do the exact same thing. But Koops has something a little unique to him. You can actually hold him in place, like this. And by holding him in place, you can actually fire the shell behind Mario a little extra distance. And you can actually hold him and move Mario independently. So just watch the demonstration, as you can see. This is going to be super important coming up for using these stone keys, and I'll show you why. But before we do that, well, first things first, you gotta explain that you use the shell toss to attack enemies. And Power Shell just drives through all ground-bound enemies. And if you want to swap partners, you just do it via the pause menu. You don't get any extra little menus this time around, the shortcuts are just all on the D-pad. Okay, Mario, let's get going. Koops. Oh, golly. Hi, Koopy Koo. Did you overhear all that? Well, part of it, Koops. I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail. But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. He'll eat you up. I know, Koopy Koo, but I want to be tougher for you. So I have to do this. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of a crybaby? I don't care about all that. I just want you to be you, so don't go. Sorry, Koopy Koo, I've made up my mind. No need to worry, though. After all, I'm traveling with Mario. He's the man. Fine, ignore me. Stubborn Koopa! I'm sorry, Koopy Koo. I swear to you, I will come back to you a stronger Koopa. Well, Mario, that's that, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's castle awaits. And, Koops has some properties to him. He actually has a point of This isn't the pipe I wanted. Damn it. What I meant to say is, Koops actually has a point of defense, so certain attacks well, most attacks will do less damage. You also now have a long-ranged method of dealing damage. And I didn't get the stylish there. But anyway, let's just, show off some jumping around. But we now have another way of attacking spiked enemies. Because the shell, yeah, you can attack spiked enemies because you can kind of, shells don't exactly get pierced very easily. It takes very specific enemies to do that sort of thing. But anyway, Koops is very useful. He's definitely more useful than Goombella, at least overall. Words? What are you doing? What are you, hello there. Oh, Jesus, I jumped on him on accident. Oops. Yeah, that can be a drawback. Yeah, take a foot to the, spike, and that's no good. You know what? We're just gonna give you a whacking. I want my crowd back, god damn it. Oh, I mistimed the stylish. Damn it, you can get 2 stylishes out of that. Because he does a breakdance, and then towards the end you gotta press A again, and then he'll do another little extra pose. So, that badge we couldn't get before, we can actually grab it now. It's the happy heart. If we go ahead and... I should have just used the shortcut. If you equip this, you will now slowly regenerate hit points. I believe it's like 1 every other turn or something like that. And also that's a way you can strike flying enemies if they happen to be low enough, just like with your hammer. So, unfortunately, if there's any completely airborne enemies, we won't be able to smack them with a shell. He's very ground-bound, but a good amount of enemies in the game are ground-bound, so that's just fine. And you dropped nothing! What a bitch. Oh, we're just going for the jump instead. We can do that. Wahoo! Alright, now can I actually get this timing right? There we go. That's how that stylish command is supposed to look. Oh yeah! Break it down! You can do it, the Koops. It's fun. Alright, now that we have the stones, you put them in place. First things first. And as you can see, they now slide away for whatever reason. There is now text on the middle formation here. Here beginneth the path to dread Hooktail Castle. Weaklings, retreateth. Ye who seeketh to proceed, a power of 2 must hitteth both switches simultaneously. Addendum. If ye are a Petalburg Koopa, huzzah! Your hold ability maketh this chore a snap. So, I can't be the only one who has had significant difficulty with this part. So this flashes for about a second or so. So here's what you're supposed to do. Hold Koops, release, and smack. Yeah, it's really that easy, but young me didn't primarily understand that. So that's a little unfortunate. But now that we've revealed the pipe to Hooktail Castle, and a little bit ago I may have said that this castle may have looked familiar in Mario's voice. That's because that castle is very much giving me flashbacks to Yoshi's story and how the castle looked in that game and how wobbly the tower was whenever one of your Yoshis got napped after you lost a life. At least that's what I'm reminded of anyway. So anyway, we're here at the start of the castle. Before we actually go up and show what we need to do, yeah, we need to airplane our way into the castle. But there's a little something we can go grab real quick. So normally, you can't jump the gap. Oh man, Hooktail Castle. The stories were all true. This place is terrifying! Come on, Goops. We're the heroes. We got this. We got this. But anyway, before we do anything, there's a badge here. We got HP plus. If we want some more HP by using BP, we can do that. However, I'm gonna take HP regeneration over max hit points because we're not gonna be in too much danger for now. There's gonna be a few new enemies, but it's not gonna be anything that we can't handle. So in the meantime, just glide your way over. Just like this. Congratulations, we've made it into the castle. You see a bunch of bones and stuff. We may actually need to swap Goombella in real quick. Because there's a Paracoopa we would like to get a tattle log in, so please. Oh god, there's 3 of them. Goombella, first things first, tattle off! That's a Koopa Paratroopa. Well, it's basically a Koopa Troopa with wings. He's got 4 HP, 2 attack, and 1 defense. I kinda hate that this guy gets to fly. Of course, you can stomp on him and he'll punch down and be a plain Koopa Troopa. Yeah, do that and he's ours! Stomp again to flip him, and his arms and legs are useless! Oops, sorry, that's not true. It looks like he can still wiggle them around a bit. Yeah, multi-bounce ain't gonna help you here. If you do, however, get 2 jumps, he is automatically on his back. And unfortunately, because they have wings, they can, you know, charge wherever they want. So that's a little annoying. Normally I should have followed my advice, but I'm gonna be a dumbass here and do this instead. I want to do... There we go! I wanted to super guard, like a fancy person. Now I'll do things properly. Nope. I ain't doing things properly. Since now Mario's in front and can take the attacks like a champ. Oh no, it's 1 every turn. Nice. Alright, Goombella. You can shrug it off. You can shrug it off. We're okay. This is just not my day, is it? Whatever. Let's finish one off for now. Well, the other one will be gone next turn. There we go. Gotta be fancy for the crowd and stuff, because we keep doing this, we built that crowd up. And as of right now, the level the crowd is, we can have a total of 50 audience members. Keep that in mind. I think that's the only tattle we need to do for now, but since they're mostly ground-bound enemies like this... Oh, god damn it. Oh, I could have super... Oh, fuck, he has a POW block. I'm gonna have Goombella take care of you real quick, get you on your back so you can't attack. Ugh. Oh, wow, it is like every other turn or whatever. Shit. Alright, you. Enough of your shenanigans. You're going down. Why is everyone in the audience a Koopa when we're bashing them all? Alright, punk. At this point, we've basically got him on the ropes. I'm doing terribly in losing audience members. Come on, people. I'm not that horrible, am I? Wow. I am really just that much of a goddamn dumbass, am I? What do I gotta do to please you assholes? Alright, well at least that one's finished. What are you looking at the camera for? You know that's forbidden technology. You know what? We're gonna smash him instead! Because you guys are assholes, and I'm gonna smash his nuts off. Because that's just the kind of cool person I am. Suck my D. Suck my D. In fact, we're gonna get a level up, and that's why I didn't bother healing. Because leveling is good. I'm gonna go for one more BP level up, and then I'm gonna absolutely get HP on the next one. Because we're just suddenly coming into a bunch of badges. Also, asshole, stop this. It's gonna be a little while for that next level up, because these Koopas are now only giving me 2 star points each. The Power Bounce! Whoo! This badge was busted in the last game. It's still pretty good here, too. Anyway, let's go over to those badges. You need 3 BP for it, though. We're gonna equip it because this badge is just awesome. Especially for those enemies where it's just like you have no defense and then you can start charging. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh no! These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! Wait, what's this? Mario, my father's clutching some kind of letter. Or at least his, bones are. So, what should I do? Should I read it? Of course, go for it. Okay, I can do this. I'll read it. Ahem. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I am stuck and can go no further. So in this letter, I shall note Hooktail's weakness for those who follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate creatures that begin with Kur and end with Icket. Hidden somewhere in this castle is an item related to Hooktail's weakness. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find that item. One last thing. If faced with ultimate doom, the fiend will use any trick to save itself. If you hope to defeat it, do not give in to your kinder nature and fall for its tricks. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already, mist veils my eyes. My last words go to my son. Colorado, I love you, and I'm proud of who you've become. Huh? My son? Colorado? Not Koops? Oops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after all. But if this isn't my father, I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. Yeah. Look at all the bones and stuff. They got eyes, though. Ain't that a little weird? Also, Colorado being a reference to the previous game because he doesn't show up here at all. Blarf, barf, barf. You clearly don't value your lives much if you come to this castle to disturb us. You will go no farther, and from this moment on, you'll be nothing but bones! In fact, there's a shit ton of bones! What are they doing? Ouch! It's no use, Mario. They're all over me, man. What should we do? Hammer whack! Hammer whack! Hammer whack! Hammer whack! Look at all these sprites! Charge into battle! Oh, hell no! You don't get to use that fire flower at all. Which, by the way, these dry bones are actually weak to fire attacks. And by, not necessarily mean by doing more damage, but you can permanently get them out of here. However, our friend here can reassemble more bones. Also, bones kind of hurt. Goombella, if you will, the red bones. That's a red bones. A little too red, I think. No fashion sense, you know? It's got 5 hit points, 3 attack, and 1 defense. Unlike your average dull bones, even if you pound it to 0 HP and it crumbles, it totally might revive, like a zombie. My advice is to get rid of all the dull bones, then attack the red bones. Oh, and one more thing. Once its friends start to fall, it may create some more. So it has 1 defense. Good thing I have the ability to smash! And once it's the last one remaining, and you take it out, battle's over. If you want to finish it permanently, though, using a fire flower will do the job just fine. We're gonna keep Goombella out because we will be finding more dull bones to fight. Like this friend here. Unfortunately, jumping on it ain't gonna do jack shit. As you can see. Bella, if you will. That's dull bones. Sort of a skeleton thing. It was a Koopa Troopa. Once. It's got 1 HP, 2 attack, and 1 defense. These keeps no bones to attack. Oh, and they build reinforcements too. Attacks that can strike multiple dull bones at once are the most effective. Which is, that is actually Coop's specialty. I always keep trying to call in Cooper, and yeah. And since with Cooper's extra defense, if he's in the front line, ow, unfortunately I can still do that, he will not take any damage from the thrown attacks at all. And we can do this too. And this is how you can be stylish. There's one more command, but I just botched it. Oops! Well, thankfully, between Mario's hammer and the shell attacks, he can finish them off just fine. Now, this block, we'll talk about in just a second. But first things first, we gotta take a shell to this asshole. And thankfully, these bones can permanently go away. Hammer whack time! Get out of my house! That's right, this ain't Hooktail's house no more. It's mine. It's all mine. Bitch. And bitch, you're about to throw a rock at me. What an asshole. Anyway, let's just take our points and move on. Smoke him. Anyway, this is a shine block. These contain shine sprites. You'll want to collect a bunch of these. They will be useful in just a little bit. Alright, for dealing with this stuff, first things first that we gotta do, we're gonna bash this and drop this block down. Because this is the primary puzzle we have to deal with here. So we can jump on this just fine and whack this. So if you want to be nice and clever, you need to use this hold ability and then get back up on the red block. Or not the red block, the yellow block. The red switch we will eventually hit. For now, we can do this. Oh, I thought I could have been clever. Dickwad. Anyway, we can now hit this switch with Koops. And it switches the stairs over. Who'da thunk it? You'll need to do this again shortly, because we'll need to do this, and we get a castle key. And if we want to get back around, we gotta do this. Watch that page turn. Although I do seriously wonder how they met. They probably just swap it. They're able to quickly swap this over into a 2D object. I'm not a master of this sort of thing, but I'd like to assume that's what's happening. Also, can I grab that star piece that was over there by using Koops? Nope, just a little bit out of range. Okay, I won't be able to grab it via that method. We'll have to come back for that star piece later. That just sounds... Wait a minute. What happens if I go on the purple block real quick? I am curious. Oh, there's actually a bonus little secret here. A bonus star piece? I guess I'll take it. But yeah, we're mainly meant to, you know, unlock the door. So let's go on through, shall we? There's a bunch of bones. Nothing too concerning here for now. Let's go through the door. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's just a dude. Wait, what? Did you just drop another multi-bounce badge? Ooh, we can actually start stacking that effect now. So first things first, let's just eliminate the doof here. And unfortunately for Koops, he ain't gonna be much use here because Goombas like to fly. Well, we can take this moment to show his appeal animation. He waves very cutely. Oh, how fun. Ha 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 ha, bitch. And we've got to show the Super Guard animation. That's good too. Nice. Anyway, how about we start stacking some badges and see what happens? I was not expecting that to happen, of all things. Like, god damn. That was something of pure luck. And wearing more than one copy of a badge will increase the attack power of the badge. But you will need to use some more FP if you want to do the Koops. Get your ass over here. And you can see there's a badge right there. Where did do something about it in just a moment, but if we hit this, the gate goes up. And there's a chest here. What the heck? Hey, guess! It's been a long time since anyone came here. A real long time! Huh? You heard me? Wow! Wait a sec. If you can hear my voice, you must be some legendary hero or something. Or not. To be honest, I'm sure anyone with ears can hear me. But it sure is fun zinging people with that whole legendary hero bit. Hey, but seriously folks, I was wondering if you could let me out of this chest. I've been locked in here so long, I'm starting to cramp up like you wouldn't believe. All you have to do is find the key and let me out. Easy. Huh? What do you mean? You think you'll be cursed if you open the box? Ridiculous! Who would do that, really? Wait in a box and curse folks? A real slime ball, that's who. But I'm not a real slime ball, and I would do no such thing. But that should be obvious. Look, if you help me out, maybe I'll help you out. You know, a little I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Except in reverse order. Of course, you don't have to if you really don't want to. Like, finding a key is hard. Alright, Mr. Sassy Pants. Don't this look suspicious? And this? We're gonna have to come back much, much later in order to do that. Now, you should probably take a quick moment to memorize the way to the door, because once you open this chest... Mario? Look at that! Oh, I don't like the look of this. Come on, run! Yeah, you're now on a timer, and if you actually let this timer run out, it is another game over scenario. Thankfully, they give you way more than enough time to actually make this escape. So let's just get over to the door and, you know, get out of here. Man, that was too close. Bitch, that wasn't easy. Just look at the floor. Gotta shake it off. Whew. Okay, we got the key, so let's go open that spooky chest. Hey there, boy, I'm so glad you found that key. Unbelievable. Whee! Fools! Why, only the most idiotic, pudding-brained dolt would fall for a scheme like that. The castle's traps prevent anyone who entered this place from ever leaving it. No matter which path you take, you're fated to waste away to a slow, painful end. But wait, there's more to this great deal. I'll throw in a free curse! No charge! Boogly boogly boo! Whee! Now you're cursed, doofus, and it serves you right. This curse is more cursedly curse-worthy than any curse that's ever cursed you. For this curse makes you like a piece of paper when you press and hold the R button. Whee! What a curse! Who curses like me? No one, fuckhead! Now I'll show you just how frightful a curse it is. Go on, press and hold R. Press and hold the R button now! You idiot! Press and hold R. Press and hold R and be ashamed. Whee! Just look at yourself. How embarrassing for you. Eat a sandwich, skinny. Do you understand what this curse means for you? I get the gist of this, yes? Then farewell, you dumbasses! Whee! Hey, the dude said he'd curse me out. I just had to, you know, do the line. Alright, so I think the last thing we're gonna do for this episode is grab this badge here. It is Attack Effects R. It changes the sound effects of all your attacks. Sounds, specifically. But we'll show that off in the next episode. So, on today's episode of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, we have now infiltrated Hooktail's castle. And there's more castle to be explored. So with that, I'm a Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.